Real field temps will be in the 20s in the afternoon. Wind diminishes tomorrow night. We'll see a low of 22 with a mostly clear sky. Lots of sunshine Sunday and for President's Day Monday. Sunday's high 37, but a lot milder on Monday up to 54. Still mild Tuesday up to 56 with some rain at times. 37 degrees right now. It's sunny in Midtown. We're going down to 26. Now back to weather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station, 1010 WIND.
As the kids will say, some of the tacos at Taco Bell are the bomb, meaning they're good, but the bomb taken too seriously in one case. Cleared out a place, in fact. We'll tell you more about it here in a moment. Hang with us. WIND's News Time, 5:14.
With low-cost Medicare prescription copays at Walgreens, you won't have a Medicare in the world. As a preferred network pharmacy among so many different plans across the country, Walgreens is here to help make Medicare easier. Start filling Medicare prescriptions with your local Walgreens and see how much you could save today. Find lower copays with Walgreens as a preferred network pharmacy of AARP Medicare RX by United Healthcare, WellCare, and Emblem Health.
Walgreens participates with other plans. See walgreens.com/Medicare for details.
The New York Lottery's X-Series family of scratch-off games are for anyone who likes to multiply their wins, like a 5-time beatboxing gold medalist, a 15-time Blue Ribbon Spoons percussionist, or a 100-time award-winning voice actor.
Multiply your wins up to 100 times, or up to $5 million.
The New York Lottery's X-Series family of scratch-off games are for anyone who likes to multiply their wins.
You must be 18 years or older to purchase a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly.
WIND's News Time, 5:15. A couple of suspicious packages that sent up some red flags at a courthouse in Alabama the other day. Turned out to be something that, well, wasn't all that suspicious at all, unless, that is, you're not a fan of fast food.
A federal courthouse in Tuscaloosa, Alabama was temporarily shut down earlier this week after employees reported 2 suspicious packages on the building's front steps. The Tuscaloosa Police Department's hazardous device unit responded to the call. Streets were blocked off, and they had to set up a perimeter around the building. After a lengthy investigation into what they thought could be a bomb, they discovered it was a Taco Bell cravings box filled with Doritos Locos Tacos and beefy 5-layer burritos.
Just give me one of those crispy shells with meat in it.
People poking fun on social media, one writing, "Good job preventing a massive gas explosion."
You know, I've heard that happen with people who drink milk. But I'm correspondent Stacy Lynn. Another sign that things are getting back to normal amid the pandemic, Disney World raising their ticket prices. Oh boy, tell the media, surprise, surprise. One of the first price hikes since March 2019, multi-day passes for between 4 and 10 days going to go up between 2 and 6%. And park hopper tickets, you know about those, that let you jump back and forth between the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and yada yada. Well, they're getting a similar price hike. Price of a ticket to the Disney parks for between 1 and 3 days are staying the same, at least for now. But as any parent will tell you, that price right now is certainly no bargain either. Can't blame supply chain problems for delaying this delivery of high-end cars.
Sounded the dramatic rescue as the 22 crew members aboard the cargo ship Felicity Ace are lifted to safety by Portuguese Air Force helicopters. They left behind a blazing 650-foot vessel loaded with nearly 4,000 new vehicles, including 189 Bentleys and 1,100 Porsches. The ship left the port at Emden, Germany on February 10th, was to arrive in Davisville, Rhode Island this week, but a fire broke out in the cargo hold off the coast of the Azores. Jim Ryan, ABC News.
The fire had broken out on Wednesday, was still burning Thursday afternoon. The cause remains under investigation. And a ticket stub from the game where Jackie Robinson broke baseball's color barrier among the items up for bids right now at a heritage auction. It's in celebration of the historic event's 75th anniversary. While it only would have cost you a few cents all those years ago, bidding for the stub started at $1 million, already up at $1.4 million, it says here. Robinson became the first black player to participate in a Major League Baseball game when he suited up for the Brooklyn Dodgers April 15, 1947. WIND's News Time, 5:18.
Balance of Nature is fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
I love Balance of Nature. It's just wonderful. I loved it so much, that's why I get 2 sets of the fruits and veggies. I make my sister take it too. When you hit a certain age, you got to do all you can for yourself. And this is something good I do for myself and for my sister. We're doing much better in energy, alertness, clarity, and that's because of Balance of Nature. It's a wonderful product. I would never be without it. It's made that much of a difference. And anybody who will listen to me, tell them, you got to order this. Just try it, and if you try it, you won't give it up.
Get a wide variety of all your daily recommended servings of whole fruits and vegetables without having to leave your home. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code New York.
Attention! This is a special alert for all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an overpriced auto warranty or no warranty coverage at all. Due to the increase of new and used car prices, repair costs, and the price of gas, people are keeping their cars longer than ever, which is why CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on covered auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can save thousands for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. You could save thousands on future auto repairs. Our specialists are standing by for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-741-0753. Vehicle protection plan pricing is at an all-time low. Plus, drivers who purchase this coverage today will receive rental car options, free roadside assistance, and free towing. Call 800-741-0753 now for your free quick quote. That's 800-741-0753. What do you have to lose? Call 800-741-0753. Again, 800-741-0753.
Whether it's Alexa, Google Home, your iPhone, or the car radio, stay with 1010 Wins and stay connected.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
37 degrees and clear skies here at 5:20. I'm Larry Mullins, and here's what's happening on this Friday. President Biden says he's convinced Russia's Vladimir Putin has decided to further invade Ukraine, telling reporters the U.S. has the intel to back that up. A military official says it appears destabilization plans against Ukraine are already in place. We'll have the latest. Back here, we got so used to it, it became a part of our normal. That's the word from Mayor Eric Adams saying that about homeless people sleeping and living on the subway trains. Says that's got to stop, and he and the governor laid out a new subway safety plan today to deal with it. Oh, a terrible fire on Long Island last night, claiming the life of a mom. Her husband and their toddler were spared, but they too received burns. Firefighters say the high winds last night didn't help spreading the flames. Sam Lieberman will be here with that exclusive out at Rikers. Some healthcare workers say they too were exposed to violence on part of inmates, saying it's not just correctional officers caught in the crossfires out there. And a Brooklyn man arraigned on charges he punched an Asian American woman in the face last month for no reason. Brooklyn DA Eric Gonzalez calling it cowardly, saying such attacks will not be tolerated. 10-10 with AccuWeather, a mix of sun and clouds, blustery and cold tonight with temperatures falling to 38. Tonight will drop down to a low of 28 degrees. When's news time? 5:21. And from the traffic center, here is Jody Vale.
Larry, tough time getting out of town again. Friday night, southbound FDR, Battery Park underpass that crashes. Still blocking all lanes as they clear it out. All traffic being pushed off, though, at South Street, northbound and west side. And we're seeing more delays as you make your way to 10th, 12th Avenues. And more delays on the FDR a little further uptown than the 60s. That's because that truck that shouldn't be there is there and it's being cleared off. Those delays going back to the 90s. Bumper to bumper, southbound Cross Island in Queens, Northern Boulevard from that crash. Northbound side still jammed as everyone was taking a look. So we're seeing those delays on the southbound side. They're going back to the LIE. And by the way, the BQE, Gowanus merge, that is still a long haul. No easy way on the LIE, Grand Central, and Bell Parkways. And here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Still about a 90-minute wait. Outbound George, upper and lower levels. And the GWB lower to New York has a delay of about 30 minutes. That's due to a stalled tractor trailer on the Cross Bronx, not helping things. Outbound at the Lincoln and the Holland, we're looking at about 60 minutes. Inbound Holland, 15 minutes. That's a stall. And in New Jersey, we have more delays. Garden State Parkway, northbound, exit 145 to 153. That's a 7-mile delay. And traffic is sponsored by Exergen Thermometers. Accuracy matters. Exergen agrees with a just-released study by the FDA confirming that non-contact thermometers are inaccurate, that their labels contain false information. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen Thermometers, backed by over 100 clinical studies. Learn more at Exergen.com. I'm Jody Dale. Next report at 5:31 on 1010 Wins.
Things continue to get serious in the crisis in Ukraine. President Biden says a Russian invasion could be coming sooner than later.
We have reason to believe the Russian forces are planning to and intend to attack Ukraine in the coming week, in the coming days. We believe that they will target Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, a city of 2.8 million innocent people. We're calling out Russia's plans loudly and repeatedly, not because we want a conflict, but because we're doing everything in our power to remove any reason that Russia may give to justify invading Ukraine and prevent them from moving.
It's a notable change in position for the president, who previously stated he didn't believe the Russian leader had made up his mind, but acknowledged his insights into Putin's thinking were limited. He did note that he hoped diplomacy could de-escalate the situation, saying diplomacy is always a possibility. There's been talk all day, all week for that matter, about an imminent strike, seeing that there are more than 190,000 Russian troops lining the borders of Ukraine. Didn't help that Russia announced some nuclear training exercises. Still, the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, insists the West, its allies, and NATO are all going nuts over nothing. President Biden held a virtual meeting with NATO today to discuss strategies and to give an update. He says he wants to make sure everybody among the allies and NATO are in lockstep. We will keep you posted on any new developments. Back here, Mayor Eric Adams says not only is he trying to stop crime on our subways, also trying to find help for the dozens of homeless people who call the subways home and make themselves at home in the cars while riders cringe. More now from Carol DeOrio on what the mayor and the governor propose to do about it.
Mayor Adams says from now on, the police will enforce all the rules on the subway. Among them, there's no sleeping, no smoking, or large shopping carts on the subway. And he says the police will go with teams of people to find the homeless. But he said the goal isn't to arrest the homeless people.
We're not going to be heavy-handed. We're not saying if you break a minor infraction that we're going to put handcuffs on you. We're going to correct the conditions. That's what we're going to do in this plan. And the next part of the plan, making sure we have places for people to live, heal, and be cared for.
The governor promised more psychiatric beds and will spend $12 million on other supportive housing with staff. The mayor said the homeless won't be put in the one-size-fits-all shelter system. They need safe havens. Shams DeBaron used to be homeless and is now an advocate. He applauds this program.
To see that the city has taken an approach that addresses those needs for my fellow brothers and sisters who I care so deeply for, I am so overwhelmed.
Carol DeOrio, 1010 wins at the Fulton Street subway station.
And so now we wait to see how it all plays out. Stay with 1010 wins for the updates. Wednesday news time 526. Now Bloomberg Money Watch. Here's Andrew O'Day.
A toast to avocado. A week after we told you the U.S. had stopped importing avocados from a region of Mexico following a threat on the life of a U.S. inspector there, the U.S. inspection program has resumed, and avocados once again are heading to the U.S. from that region. In a statement, the USDA says working together, U.S. and Mexican authorities have enacted additional safety measures for inspectors. Supply chain problems, especially linked to electronics, mean people buying fewer TVs, and that's slamming Roku. Video streaming platform and hardware maker is blaming global supply disruptions for lower than forecast revenue last quarter and a scaled back prediction for this quarter. Roku shares fell more than 22%. Wall Street indexes fell as traders expressed an apparent unwillingness to hold on to their stocks ahead of a three-day weekend. With all the uncertainty in Eastern Europe right now, Dow lost 233, NASDAQ down 169, S&P 500 off 31. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Andrew O'Day for 1010 Wins.
Now this message, Stephen Harris and the Harris Law Firm want to thank all nurses, doctors, and first responders who keep us safe. Wednesday news time 527.
The relentless pursuit of the stories that matter to you.
Mayor Adams welcomed the president to a daily gun summit.
Juliet Papa is the only local radio reporter granted access to President Biden's meeting with Mayor Adams. 1010 in the relentless pursuit of the stories that matter to you.
Don't miss the Winning Wonderland event at Empire City Casino. Now through February 26th. Up to 900 lucky winners can take home a share of more than $555,000 in free play and prizes, including a 2022 Chevy Silverado. Drawings will be held Saturdays in January and February, including the grand prize drawings on January 29th and February 26th. You don't want to miss it. Empire City Casino. Game on. Must be 18 years of age or older to play New York Lottery games. Please play responsibly.
Your heart is in the Hudson Valley, so how you care for it should be too. That's why the internationally renowned surgeons from Montefiore Einstein are now performing open heart surgery at White Plains Hospital. This makes us one of the premier destinations for advanced life-saving cardiac care.
Visit wphospital.org/cardiac surgery to learn more. White Plains Hospital. Exceptional. Every day. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
Explore Banana Republic Factory with 50% off everything. Shop versatile tops, adventure-ready pants, and more from $24.99. Find your nearest store or shop online. Only at Banana Republic Factory.
Entry through February 26th. No purchase necessary. Order prohibited. Hey, America, you can win $5,000 a week forever from Publishers Clearinghouse. You heard me right. You could now win $5,000 a week paid to you every week for your whole life. Then after that, someone you choose gets $5,000 a week for their life. But you have to go to PCH.com before it's too late. There's just days left to enter to win, so go to PCH.com right now. You can't win if you don't enter. It's $5,000 a week forever. Go to PCH.com right now. That's PCH.com.
Explore Banana Republic Factory with 50% off everything. Shop versatile tops, adventure-ready pants, and more from $24.99. Find your nearest store or shop online. Only at Banana Republic Factory.
Your local pharmacy may be a convenient place to get your family's vaccines and boosters. While you're there, talk to your pharmacist about Comirnaty. Brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer.
AccuWeather says brisk and much colder tonight, mainly clear with a low of 26. Good afternoon. WINS News Time, 5:30.
Good afternoon. I'm Lori Madden. A nurse sexually assaulted last fall. Another attack missed the safety of the staff at Rikers, extending beyond the corrections officers, as our Samantha Liebman tells us in this 1010 WINS exclusive.
John was brutally attacked last Saturday after taking blood from a detainee.
I laid down on the floor and he kicked me with his feet.
John, who asked us not to use his real name, and several of his co-workers told 1010 WINS they believe the problem is that the Department of Correction is short-staffed. And they say it is not uncommon for the corrections officers who are in the room with them to do nothing when a situation escalates.
Maybe they're waiting for the male officer, but this is still your job to protect us.
The workers at Rikers we spoke with say too many of the female guards are simply no match for the inmates.
If a woman pulls out a spray and sprays them, and the spray doesn't do anything to these men, and it's true, sometimes that happens, the spray doesn't even affect these guys, they could run after you and attack you.
In a statement to 1010 WINS Correction Officer Union President Benny, any suggestions? Officers are less than able to deal with assault of inmates because of their gender is false, offensive, and sexist. Either we don't intervene with force enough or we intervene with force too much. Meanwhile, John says he's not sure he wants to go back.
I have some thoughts in my head. I'm scared about my kids.
He doesn't want his children to grow up without a father. Samantha Liebman, 1010 WINS News.
HHC Correctional Health Services told us they continue, quote, to work with the Department of Correction to ensure they provide a safe and secure setting for everyone living and working in the jails. And the DOC in a statement says safety is their #1 priority. WINS News Time of 5:31. Time now for traffic and transit with Jody Bales.
And Lori, here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. If you're traveling to the outbound GWB upper and lower level, it's going to cost you about an hour and a half in the Cross Bronx. There's delays past the Bruckner interchange. Harlem River Drive is also slammed both ways on the east side. GWB lower inbound, that's a delay of about 30 minutes. There's a stalled tractor trailer being cleared from the Cross Bronx. Outbound at the Lincoln, that's going to be about 60 minutes. And so the outbound Holland inbound, 15 minutes. There's another stall being cleared. In New Jersey, we're seeing more delays on the Garden State northbound between exit 145 and 153. That's about a 7-mile delay tonight. Traffic is sponsored by Upper East Side Rehabilitation and Nursing Center, redefining the experience of true well-being by nurturing body, mind, and spirit in order to accomplish full recovery. Offering short-term, subacute, long-term care. Call 212-879-1600. That's 212-879-1600. Traffic and transit on the 1. And I'm Jody Dale on 1010 WINS.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here is meteorologist Brian Thompson.
Lori, it's going to continue to turn colder as we head into tonight. We'll drop down to a low of 26. The breeze that we have now will probably ease up a bit as the night goes on. But there still will be a chilly breeze through the night that's going to keep AccuWeather real field temperatures down into the teens later on tonight. Now, as we head into tomorrow, it's going to be a fairly chilly start to the weekend, especially when the wind picks up in the afternoon. We'll have some sunshine and then more clouds into the afternoon. We'll likely see a snow shower in many areas into the afternoon that could coat the ground well north and west of the city. And even farther east into the city, we could see any of these snow showers really reduce visibility as they move on through. High tomorrow, 41. Real feel temps will be in the 20s in the afternoon. Wind diminishes tomorrow night, mostly clear, a low down to 22. Plenty of sunshine for Sunday and for Monday. High 37 Sunday, but a lot milder Monday up to 54. And then a high of 56 with some rain Tuesday. 37 degrees right now. It is sunny in Midtown. We're going down to 26. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds.
Don't miss this life-changing performance. Shenyun brings you beauty and wisdom of ancient China before communism. Lincoln Center, March 10th through the 20th. For tickets, visit shenyun.com. That's SHENYUN.com. Winds Nissan 534. A Brooklyn man has been charged with assault and menacing as hate crimes for allegedly punching an Asian American woman in the face. In an unprovoked attack, police say 52-year-old Marcel Jackson later told officers that, quote, Chinese people are not supposed to be in this country, end quote. Prosecutors say the 67-year-old woman was walking to a store in the Clinton Hill neighborhood on January 19th. When she heard someone yelling, Jackson walked up to her, punched her 3 times in the face, they say, causing bruising and swelling. A recall and investigation announced into tainted baby formula.
The Food and Drug Administration's investigating the death of a baby and illness in 3 others who consumed powdered baby formula made at a production facility in Michigan. 1 case involved salmonella. 3 others were chronobacter, a rare but dangerous germ. Abbott's recalling all of the products that could be affected. Certain batches of Similac, Alimentum, and Elecare with expiration dates of April 1st, 2022 or later. The infant infections were reported in Minnesota, Ohio, and Texas. I'm Jackie Quinn.
If you have Amazon Prime or are thinking of getting it, membership is going up by $20 to $139 a year beginning today. The monthly fee going up $2 to $14.99. Now, if you are currently a member, the new price goes into effect after March 25th on the date of your next renewal. There is a way to lock in your current rate for this year. It's a little complicated. It'll take some time, but you can do it. You just have to navigate around your app. If you have a Peloton or are thinking of getting one, a new feature dropped today.
Peloton is rolling out a new video game-style workout as it tries to reclaim some of its status. Lane break mode turns biking workouts into a musical fitness game. Users power a virtual wheel as it rolls down a track and are rewarded with points by hitting certain targets.
Correspondent Diane Kinghall reporting. 37 degrees now, clear sky, going down to 26 here in the city tonight. Winds Nissan 536. One of Bob Saget's last gigs was in a rap video. 1010 Winds Entertainment is next.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you 24/7, with supplies and solutions for every industry, and access to product specialists ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone. So my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out. It has 5G. Even out here.
Oh.
I'll be able to post tons of content. Plus, influencers gotta stay fresh, you know?
Nice. So, are you gonna learn to sing or dance or something?
Better. Yodeling. Woo, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling.
I'm good. Thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Only at 24 months of bill credits with qualifying new line plus tax. For well-qualified customers, contact us before canceling service and continue remaining bill credits or credits without their balance and required finance agreements too. T-Mobile is America's largest 5G network. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Winds Nissan 538 now. 1010 Winds Entertainment sponsored by Philco Karting. She's an Oscar winner. And now Kate Blanchett will be honored.